long before skyscrapers pierced the clouds, before electricity sparked innovation, and before nations were drawn on maps. The ancient world was ruled by empires, not just kingdoms of land and gold, but of language, law, culture, and innovation. These empires didn't just survive, they built the blueprint for how the world functions today. They created the first governments, the first tax systems, the first public roads. They taught us how to write, how to govern, how to build, and how to believe. Every democracy, constitution, or trade route you see today, they all began with the ancient builders of civilization. In this immersive journey through time, we'll explore the top 10 ancient empires that shaped the modern world. These weren't just powerful, they were visionary. Some are remembered in textbooks, others have vanished into myth. But every one of them helped build the world we live in today. Let's begin. Number 1. The Sumerian Empire, the first civilization. Mantelpiece clock around 3100 BCE location. Mesopotamia, Iraq. Our story begins where civilization itself was born, the Sumerian Empire. In the land of Mesopotamia, between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, the Sumerians didn't just build cities. They invented what it meant to be a civilization. They created the first written language, cuneiform, etched into clay tablets. They developed mathematics, astronomy, irrigation, and legal codes. They built towering ziggurats like stairways to the gods. Their cities, such as Uruk and Uar, were among the world's first metropolises. The Sumerians taught us how to record history, how to organize labor, how to govern a people. Without them, there would be no history, only myth. Number 2. Ancient Egypt, builders of the Eternal Empire. Mantelpiece clock 3150 BCE. 30 BCE location, northeastern Africa. No empire lasted longer or left a more awe-inspiring legacy than ancient Egypt. For over 3,000 years, Egyptian civilization thrived along the Nile River, mastering the art of agriculture, engineering, and governance. The Egyptians built the Great Pyramids of Giza, structures so precise that modern science still studies them. They pioneered medicine, anatomy, mummification, solar calendars, and monumental architecture. Hieroglyphics weren't just writing. They were sacred symbols of power and spirituality. Under the rule of pharaohs, believed to be gods in human form, Egypt became a beacon of culture and knowledge. Their obsession with the afterlife shaped some of the most iconic religious and architectural innovations in human history.
Number 3. The Akkadian Empire, the first true empire. Mantelpiece clock 2334 to 2154 BCE location, Mesopotamia. Sargon of Akkad changed the game. He didn't just rule a city, he conquered all of Mesopotamia to form the first unified empire in history. The Akkadian Empire spread Sumerian culture, law, and technology across vast lands, creating the blueprint for centralized power. They pioneered military strategy, empire building, and multicultural governance. Their language, Akkadian, became the diplomatic script for centuries. This was the first time a single ruler governed diverse peoples across hundreds of miles, a concept empires would use for millennia.
Number 4. The Assyrian Empire, masters of conquest and administration. Mantelpiece clock 911 to 609 BCE location, northern Mesopotamia. If power were a science, the Assyrians would be its greatest professors. Their empire was brutal, yes, but it was also organized, efficient, and ahead of its time. They created the first highway systems, a standing army, and the world's earliest libraries. Cities like Nineveh and Ashur were centers of culture and knowledge, not just conquest. Their use of iron weapons, siege engines, and psychological warfare made them feared and respected across the ancient world. Number 5. The Persian Empire, empire of enlightened rule. Mantelpiece clock 550 to 330 BCE location, modern Iran to India and Europe. The Achaemenid Persian Empire, under Cyrus the Great and Darius, was one of the largest and most enlightened empires in ancient history. What made Persia different? Religious tolerance, human rights declarations, and postal systems. They connected their empire with the royal road, enabling fast communication and trade across 3 continents. The Cyrus Cylinder is often seen as the world's first charter of human rights. This empire proved that you could rule vast lands without oppression, through organization, diplomacy, and innovation. Number 6. The Mauryan Empire, India's moral powerhouse. Mantelpiece clock 321 to 185 BCE location, Indian subcontinent. Under Ashoka the Great, the Mauryan Empire turned from expansion to enlightenment. After a brutal war, Ashoka embraced Buddhism, spreading peace and tolerance across Asia. The Mauryans created a strong, centralized government, supported by a vast civil service and an early welfare system. They built hospitals, roads, rest houses, and promoted nonviolence and religious harmony, nearly 2,000 years before the modern idea of human rights. Number 7. The Han Dynasty, architects of Chinese identity. Horloge 206 BCE 220 CE location, China. The Han Dynasty was China's golden age. They created the Silk Road, invented paper, and developed the civil service system still used in some countries today. Confucianism became the official ideology, guiding ethics, governance, and family structures. Their contributions to astronomy, engineering, and agriculture were revolutionary. To this day, the majority ethnic group in China call themselves the Han people. Number 8. The Greek Empire, mind over might. Mantelpiece clock 800 to 146 BCE location, Mediterranean, Greece to parts of Asia. The Greeks gave us philosophy, democracy, theater, and science, tools that still shape modern thinking. Figures like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle questioned the world and changed it. Through Alexander the Great, Greek culture spread from Egypt to India, creating a vast Hellenistic world that blended East and West. The Greek Empire taught the world that the pen could be mightier than the sword. Number 9. The Roman Empire, the eternal blueprint. No ancient empire shaped modern civilization more than Rome. From law and architecture to roads and republics, Rome built systems that still govern us today. Their roads stretched over 250,000 miles. Their aqueducts moved water with precision. They created public baths, stadiums, and libraries, all concepts we still use. Even after the fall of the Western Roman Empire, its language, Latin, law, and legacy lived on in the Catholic Church and modern European states. Number 10. The Mali Empire, gold, wisdom, and global trade. Mantelpiece clock 1235 to 1600 CE location, West Africa. Mali wasn't just wealthy, it was brilliant. At its height, under Musa Musa, Mali controlled nearly half the world's known gold. But it wasn't just riches, it was knowledge. Timbuktu became a center for Islamic learning, libraries, and cultural exchange. Mali built one of the richest and most respected trade networks in medieval history, stretching across the Sahara and into Europe.
From the banks of the Nile, to the walls of Rome, to the golden sands of Mali. These empires didn't just conquer land, they carved humanity's path forward. We still speak their languages, walk their roads, live by their rules, and dream their dreams. Which of these empires do you think shaped the modern world the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you love exploring the epic past that still lives in our present, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and share this with a fellow history lover. Because the past isn't dead, it's buried treasure. And here, we're digging it up.